What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing everything. What up, ladies and gents? Welcome to Monday. No, wait. Yeah, is it Monday? Yeah. No, it's Tuesday. Well, it's Monday night breaks. It's Tuesday afternoon. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm still not used to this. All right, it's still throwing me for a loop. we're gonna get it figured out, though. We're gonna get it figured out. All right. What up, man? You here to redeem yourself from the first Inception matinee? Okay. Well, let's see if we can't get that done, brother. Perfect. And everybody else on eBay Live, what's happening? What's cracking? We are live here. It is Tuesday afternoon. We're ready to do some ripping. What up, James? Andy, Scott, everybody else not in the chat on YouTube, what's going on? Everybody else not in the chat on eBay Live, what's happening? Ready for some Tuesday afternoon ripping. Let's get it going here. We got a fresh case of Select we're about to rip up here. Oh, yeah. Well, we gotta get a split anyways. Got 5 for you this afternoon. Yeah, after that Ben Rice, huh? Yeah, I'd love to pull it for you. All right, 1 and 2 here, 3 and 4 here, 5 and 6 here. Whatever I roll, we'll break now. That is a 3. So we're gonna break that middle stack now. These other ones will go as they're listed throughout the week. Later on this week, something like that. Okay. All right, let's go. We're ready. Pump cards. All right. We got 43-37, 2024 Select, third case. We got the Diamondbacks, Phil K, Braves as well, Orioles also, Red Sox, Allison D, Cubs, Phil K, White Sox, Tim C, Reds, David H, the Cards, or Guardians, Phil K, Rockies, PJB, Tigers, Phil K, Astros, Benjamin D, Royals, David H, Angels, Phil K, the Dodgers as well, Marlins, Tim C, Brewers, Phil K, the Twins, Ted H, Mets, Tim C, Yankees, James C, A's, James C, the Phillies, William H, Pirates, Dan C, Padres, Ted H, Giants, Andy S, Mariners, James C, Cardinals, Phil K, Rays, Hunter M, the Rangers, James C, Blue Jays, Andrew H, and the Nats, James C. Yeah, I definitely have not pulled one. For sure not. James, so let's see if we can't make that happen. In the words of Tony Beats. Alright. Let's make this happen. Yes, there's squirrels about. Visible squirrels, Andy. There's visible squirrels right now. So it's a problem during the day. I mean, bro, if my neighbor starts mowing his lawn, we're gonna have to like put a muzzle on Eli. If my neighbor starts mowing his lawn, which I've seen him out and about here about a half hour ago, and it's like, dude, you won't. I mean, he may be mowing his lawn, and if that's the case, Armageddon. Because Eli's mortal enemy is anything with a motor. Like his mortal enemy is lawnmowers and vacuum cleaners. Vacuum cleaners, bro, he not having any. He's not having any of the vacuum cleaner. Dude, like, bites it. He doesn't even just bark at the vacuum cleaner. He bites it. All right, here we go. We got a Roderick Arias on the silver going out the Yanks. Chase Dollander on the concourse. Or, I mean, premier level. We got Nomar on the tricolor concourse level. There's a turbocharged Enrique Bradfield Jr. going out the Orioles. That's a red. That is out of 99. Filling on the Premier. And we got a Spencer Arrighetti on the purple Premier level. Going off the Stros. That's out of 99. And a Del Amador going off the Rockies on our select signatures. Those are not numbered. Ricky. On the Premier, we got a Red Louder on the silver, followed by Skeens on the turbocharged. There's a Wang. We got it. It's you know, just gonna. I mean, it's the afternoon, right? We're just gonna let that raw Wang just is how we're rolling here this afternoon. Raw Wangs, Gold Norbies. There's a Conqueror's level. It's out of 10. Nice Connor Norby there, the Marlins. Matt Shaw. There's a Bojack on the Premier level. We got a white Cal Manzardo going out to the Guardians. Alright. Thanks for the subscribe, Cal. That's Cal Manzardo on the white to 99 going out to the Guardians. Aaron, what's good, man? Well, Aaron, I've decided on a Tuesday morning is a dream come true. Yes, there's a gunner on the silver. So, testing out this next day stuff, Aaron. Testing out the afternoon. See, it's afternoon here in Iowa, though, Aaron. All right, it's afternoon here in Iowa. There's a Johan Santana on the tricolor, followed by Heston Kjerstad. Testing out the afternoon breaks. Must be for Canada Day. I'm not going to say that we blame Canada for everything that goes wrong here. But it is for Canada Day. It 100% is, Aaron. It's just for you. There's a Felon Celestin on the light blue Premier level going out to the Mariners. It's out of 199. And we got Joey Loperfido on the selective swatches. I do have some of those open because I am awesome. Alright, that is selective swatches, Joey Loperfido to the Blue Jays. But yes, Aaron, it is for Canada Day. 100%. You got me. There's a Willie Mack on the Premier level silver going out the Giants. And we got a Starlin Caba on the Diamond Action 6 going out the Phillies. Let's have Canada Day. I agree. You know what? Canada should have its day in the sun more often, Aaron. We got Diego Cartaya on the Premier level tricolor going on the Dodgers. Toby Mayo on the Premier level. And we got a Brock Porter on the light blue Concourse level. It's going out to the Rangers. Kyle, thanks for the subscribe there on YouTube. Appreciate you, man. That's out of 199. Turbocharged and then Jackson Cherry on the Premier or the Diamond level. But yeah, trying these afternoon breaks for a while. Get a little bit more normalcy in the life, right? Seeing how it works. It's only the second day of it. And of course I did it. I mean, it's all because of Canada. I think every day is going to be Canada Day here. Right? So, pop in more often. Dude, there's a lot of Starlin Caba and Ty Pete autos in this product on those Diamond Action 6, James. I mean, 100% for sure. What you up to on this fine morning? Probably late for a Zoom call. What you doing, man? You taking the day off because of Canada Day? Or what's up? Having some poutine? I still gotta give poutine, Aaron. I still gotta give poutine its fair shake. Right? I haven't done that yet. I know, right? That's crap. You need to talk to the higher ups. Like, you know what? I should have. From now on, Aaron. Yes. Oh, me too. Yeah, right. No, that's. I'm excited. I'm excited. Countdown. We're finally in the month too, right? Finally in the month. We'll have to connect, man, and get a plan going here. All right. We got Nzan Donatello on the Premier Level Silver, followed by Bobby Richardson. This is the other one, dude, that I've pulled so much of. This is Bobby Richardson, Legendary 6. Let's go on with the Yanks. James, how many times have you had the Yankees in here and pulled the Bobby Richardson? I think I pulled you a Bobby Richardson last time. Right? Not numbered. It's a Legendary 6, though. We got a Brady House on the Premier Level. And we got a Carlos Beltran on the tricolor going out to the, it's a Royals Carlos Beltran. It's the Willie Mays. Nzan Donatello, yes! The commish. Nobody wants Buzzy. Alright, we got it. Shush! Steve Garvey, always, I mean, he's butthurt. Aaron Garvey's butthurt that he doesn't get a spot this year. He's been calling me nonstop, hey, when are we breaking again? There's a, oh no, you can't give Garvey a broken top loader. That's not good. That's not how we treat Garvey here. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's so here. No, he does not. He just wants to finish the story about pine tar and buses. Is all. He's been calling me off the hook. He's like, hey, James, when am I going to be able to finish my story about pine tar and buses? Yeah. Legend has it, though, Aaron. Legend has it. He was behind the power outage at Philly. Yeah, legend has it that Garvey was behind the power outage at Philly, right? It's out of 199 because he was upset I was breaking with somebody else. Yeah. He just needs to shush. He needs to shush me again. All right. There is a Brock Porter on the silver going out the Rangers. Yeah. All right. There's a Jonathan Papelbon. That's a Phillies Papelbon. And we got Adam Wainwright on the Premier Level tricolor. Kemp Hall. Oops. Yeah, way more to lose for sure. This is Kemp Alderman right there. All right. Zach Deloche, Roman Anthony. There's Rhett Lauder on the white going out the Reds. That's out of 99. Yeah, he was upset. I was breaking with somebody else. There's Homer Bush on the Premier Level. Poor Garvey. All right, we got a Berto Clemente, nice silver there on the Clemente going off to the Pirates. Nice Judge there on the numbers. We got a Willie Mack on the Premier Level, and a Lazaro Montes on the Diamond Level, silver going off to the Mariners. Pete still in Cruz on the Premier Level, and Pete Rose on the light blue going off the Reds. Andy Garvey's waiting for me in Chicago. he's gonna be masked. That's a 199. And how about a Bob Turley going out the Yanks? Don't pull a Bob Turley too very often. Actually, I don't know if we've ripped, I don't know, 25, 30 cases of this product. I'm not sure that I've pulled a Bob Turley yet. Interesting. Tie-dye. Bob Turley. Supposed to be game used. That's out of 25. Supposed to be game used, right? But it looks pretty white for Bob Turley's. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. There's J.C. Young on the Diamond Level going off the Tigers. And we got Xavier Isaac to the Rays on the tricolor. Nice tie-dye Colin Houck here to the Mets on the Sensations. It's out of 25. Bring all the tie. It seems, it just seems, nice junior cameo there. Seems like Max Anderson that, way more tie-dyes pulled out of this product this year than years past. There's a prime time. Go out the Reds. We got Robin Ventura. You may think that he's batting in that picture, but what he's really doing is he's making sure that Nolan Ryan's not around the corner to punch him again. He's got the bat for defense. That's a red to 149. And we got Luis Tient on the blue selective swatches. That's going out to the Red Sox. Oh, no, the Angels. That's an Angels team. You need the Turley 101 for the Rainbow, James. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't get it for you. So you already got that one then. That's a blue to 49 Luis Tient. Going out to the Angels. Moises Ballesteros to the Cubbies on the Premier League. Oh. Ah, so good luck finding it kind of thing. Somebody bought it. Maybe they're... Yeah. That's always the thing about putting together a rainbow, right? You kind of got to put together a rainbow, James, about, you know, if you're trying to put together a rainbow of a guy, you almost got to do it with the intent that you might never get that 101, right? I mean, the out of fives are tough, too. Like in this one, the greens out of five probably tough, too, but always got to come, you know, take that with a grain of salt. That, well, I guess, yeah, I wasn't paying. That was Jabber John. I guess, yes, that last box only did have one auto. It had two mems. It had two mems. So it had two mems and one auto in that last one. Scott, so, I mean, they do say on average here, and there was two mems and one auto in that last box instead of two autos, one mem. Unfortunately. We got Pete Rose on the red premier level going off the Reds. It's out of 149. Actually, I've not seen that happen. We've been shorted. There's nice schemes. We've been shorted mems before. I've never been shorted an auto. Ooh, what we got there? We got a little nice schemes there. We got a little gold final action happening here this afternoon. Ticker gonna tick. Who's that gonna be? We got Miles Naylor, and that's gonna. Ooh, that's we'll take that all day long, right there. How about that? Going out to the Orioles and Phil. That is a gold vinyl 1/1 concourse level Gunnar Henderson going out to the Orioles. Gold vinyl's pretty. Those are good looking right there, ladies and gents. 1/1 Gunnar. I mean, it's not a rookie, but I mean, we'll take that 100%. Always nice. Nice to get a big name 1/1 here. Hold on. We got to give her the old top tier treatment here. See, we were talking about 1/1s, then one just shows up. Ticker gonna tick. That is for sure. Ticker gonna tick. Top tier certified 1/1. Gunnar Henderson gold vinyl concourse level. Beauty. It's a beauty. To the ticker we go. Ticker's not been flying up there too very often. We are only three. That makes 503 101s pulled on this stage since January 1st of this year, right? The goal this year is 1,000, and I'm slightly nervous about it, to be honest with you, because we just got today rolls over the first day of the second half of the year, right? And we're only 3 101s over pace, right? So that means we got to pick it up. 101. I mean, I've only pulled 530 101s this year since January 1st. I mean, that's just not good. There's a Carlos Beltran on the light blue out of 199 going out to the Royals. Diamond Action 6, Mario Huna to the Giants. Sheehan on that one, followed by a Lou Brock on the red going off the Cardinals. That is out of 149. Yankel Fernandez on the Sensations. Nice Harrison Waldrip on the Premier. And we got a David Wright to the Mets on the Concourse level tricolor. Silver Luis Baez on the Premier level. And a Connor Norby on the Sensations with a George Brett on the Premier level. There's Justin Crawford on the white Concourse level. That's going out to the Phillies. That's out of 99. Blake Mitchell of the Royals on the Premier level. We got a Don Mattingly. Nice one there. Concourse level light blue. That is out of 199. Junior Cammy on the Sensations. Nice Nick Lofton. Premier. Bryce Elders of the Giants on the tricolor. And wow. Yowzers. What a break so far. I mean, what a box that was. Holy shit. How about a 1-on-1 Gunnar Henderson? And then, this is the first time I pulled one of the duels out of this. That is badass. We got an Adam Wainwright, Yadi Molina going out the... Well, that is if you like Cardinals, that is. Go Cubs. It's pretty badass. That is out of 15. 9 of 15 on the dual auto. So out of how many cases of this I've ripped, like I said, 25, 30 cases of this. It might even be more than that. I don't keep track. But well, I do. I just would have to add them all up. Anyways, first duel I pulled. First duel. Waino and Yachty. That's pretty cool. Well, congrats on that one too, Phil. Phil, you're gonna get that 101 Gunner and that dual auto. So pick the right teams today for sure. There's Blake Dunn on the Premier level. And we got a Jairo Iriarte going out the White Sox on the purple Concourse or Premier level. That is out of 99. Pulling fire here this afternoon. Is that a precursor of what's to happen in the later breaks? Let's hope. We got a Luke Keyshaw on the light blue Premier level. That is out of 199. And a Colton Montgomery on the Premier level. Last box. Yeah, James, I suppose that works out, right? If you want to collect a guy, you want to collect the rainbow of a guy to start with the 101 and not even do it if you can't get the 101. I suppose that makes sense. What up, Andrew? Hey, what happened? So YouTube all of a sudden went back and all the ads are gone off your guys' names all of a sudden, and your numbers. You no longer have a prison number next to your guys' names in YouTube. I just noticed that this morning. Today. Andy, I may still call you user number 9748 though. I think that was it. I can't remember. All right, final box here. You got a Mike Bove on the silver Premier level. Going to the Brewers. Noble Maya. There's a Ethan Salas on the tricolor. And Spencer Jones going with the Yanks on the Phenomenon red. That is out of 99. You have Drew Gilbert on the Premier level. And Colin Houck. Nice color match here to the Mets on the orange Premier level. It's going to be out of 49. You're free from custody. All right. Another Adele Amador going out the Rockies here, but this one is a red select signatures. That one's going to be out of 99. Ralphie the Guardians on the Premier. Got Aiden Miller on the silver. Joe Ullman on the Premier level tricolor to the Mariners. Well, Nick Lofton, Blake Mitchell, both Royals. Odd that there's 2 Premier levels back to back there. Usually they're not back to back, and they're both Royals. Wonder if they came from the Royals stack. Machine geeked out, threw 2 out there. That is a Jack Leiter on the red Premier level out of 149. And a Blake Dunn on the Premier level. What's up, Carl? Yeah, you picked the wrong day not to get the Cardinals, Carl. Yeah. There's Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the silver. There we got a Joe DiMaggio going out the Yanks on the Premier level. Juan Marichal going out the Giants on the Concourse tricolor. Mr. Job. There's Dylan Cruz on the red Concourse level. That's going out to the Nets. It's out of 149. Drew Gilbert on the blue. Selective swatches. Going out the Mets. Boo. Yes, I'm booing myself, if you guys are wondering. Hold on. Yes. Secret stash to the rescue. Secret stash over there. Alright, we got blue to 49 on that selective swatch. Drew Gilbert to the Mets. There's a Carson Williams going out the Rays on the diamond level. Silver Bud. Silver Ceiling. Was good. Colt Keith going out the Tigers on the Diamond Action Sigs. On the blue Diamond Action Sigs, that's going out the Tigers. It's out of 49. Bookend numbered 49 of 49 as well. Pujols. Too early for Pujols jokes this morning. Nice Jacob Gonzalez here on the diamond level tie-dye. Going to the White Sox. That's 25, I believe the 19th overall pick in the 2023 draft was Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. We got Jackson Merrill on the Premier level. There is a Kyle Manzardo on the light blue Concourse level going out to the Guardians. That's going to be out of 199. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's on the checklist, though, you say, right? This is the Ben Rice. The Ben Rice is on the checklist. I don't even think have I even pulled. Does he even have base cards in here? He's auto only, you said, right, James? Was he on the Diamond Action Sigs? Auto only or something? Anyways, now's the time, ladies and gents. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess it in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. 1 guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get 1 guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Alright, we got our light blues. These are all going to be out of 199. Concourse levels. We got Steve Garvey. Excuse me. Brock Porter to the Rangers. Garvey to the Dodgers. Brock Porter to the Rangers. Don Mattingly to the Yanks. Carlos Beltran to the Royals. Kyle Manzardo to the Guardians. And our premier levels, we got Luke Keyshaw to the Twins. Pete Rose to the Reds. And a Felon Celestin to the Mariners. Alright, and then our Reds, these are out of 149. Concourse levels, we got a Lou Brock to the Cardinals, a Robin Ventura to the White Sox, and a Dylan Cruz to the Nats. Followed by our premier level Reds, Pete Rose to the Reds, a Jack Leiter to the Rangers. And then our insert Reds, these insert Reds are going to be out of 99. We got a Spencer Jones on the Phenomenon to the Yanks, and a Enrique Bradfield Jr. to the Orioles on the Turbocharged. We got a couple premier level purples. These are going to be out of 99. Jairo Uriarte to the White Sox and Spencer Arrighetti to the Astros. We got an orange premier level Colin Houck to the Mets. Nice color match there. That's out of 49. Some concourse level whites that are going to be out of 99. We got a Justin Crawford to the Phils, Red Lauder to the Reds, and Kyle Manzardo to the Guardians. And then a gold Connor Norby on the concourse level. It's going out to Marlins. That's out of 10. And 2 tie-dyes. A diamond level, Jacob Gonzalez to the White Sox. That's out of 25. And a Sensations, Colin Houck to the Mets. That is out of 25 as well. All right, our materials. We got a Joey Laprophytal on the selective swatches. That's going out to Blue Jays. A couple of blues. These blues are going to be out of 49. We got a Drew Gilbert to the Mets. That is out of 49. And a Luis Tient to the Angels out of 49. And then a tie-dye Bob Turley going out to the Yanks. That is out of 25. Pujols doesn't flare up until dinner. Alright, let's get these all sorted here. Alright, Diamond Action 6. We got a Mario Huna to the Giants, a Starlin Cabo to the Phils, and a Colt Keith Blue Diamond Action 6 going off the Tigers. That is bookend numbered 49 of 49. We got a Del Amador on the select signatures going out to the Rockies, a Bobby Richardson to the Yanks on the Legends signatures, and a red Del Amador going out to the Rockies out of 99. The 1 of 1 gold final, Gunnar Henderson going out to the Orioles. Very nice one there. And the sick dual auto of Adam Wainwright, Yadi Molina going out to the Cardinals. That is numbered out of 15. Pretty badass first duel I've ever pulled out of select this year. Alright, rolling some dice. Let's see how many times you're random get the Bears Bowl number. That is 11 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Start of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Maybe. Yes. Random.org. I am human. Thank you for verifying. Appreciate you. Random.org out there doing God's work, right? Making sure that no bots are random in numbers. I mean, because it's a problem nowadays. Bots random in numbers all over the place. I mean, next step, they're going to take over the world. I don't know. Random.org ain't having it, though. It's verifying that you're human. Well, let's go over to Random.org here. All right, 11 times once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 41 is the number. 41, 41. All right. Andy, you're going to take the over at 44. Be the closest overall as well. Give me a 1 through 21. And only one under. Today, that's going to be Andrew with 11. So, Andrew, give me a 1 through 21 as well. As you have won the under. And he goes with 7. And you might want to have that checked out, Andy, too. That's not normal. What up, Larry? I would Google it first, though. And here goes 11. Let's take a look. I got in there. 7 and 11 coming out the bowl here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 going out to Andy at Pack 2022 or 2025 Series 2, and 8, 9, 10, and 11, and going out to Andrew a Mookie Betts City Connect. This is from 2023 Series 1. Yep, 2023 Series 1, the City Connect relic of Mookie Betts. So there you have it. I will be back in just over 10 minutes, and we will start ripping on some Donruss in break 43-38. So I'll see you guys then. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you, as always, and I'll be doing the ribbon. What up, beats? Alright, second break of the afternoon. We got some Donruss. Alright. 43-38, 2025 Donruss quarter case. We got Diamondbacks, Vincent P., Braves, David H., Orioles, Andrew H., the Red Sox, Dave S., the Cubs, Bradley N., White Sox, Kevin L., Reds, Timothy B., Guardians, Vincent P. Rockies as well. Tigers, Robert P. Astros, Benjamin D. Royals, Kevin L. Angels, Vincent P. Dodgers, Gabriel R. The Marlins, Richard T. Brewers, Vincent P. Twins, Michael G. Or Marshall G. Sorry. Mets, Darren M. The Yankees, David H. A's, Kevin L. Phillies, William H. The Pirates, David H. Padres, Gabriel R. The Giants, Vincent P. Mariners, Vincent P. Cardinals, Eric S. Rays, Richard T. Rangers, James P. Blue Jays, Jackie R. Nats, David H. And the Rentaro Sasaki spot going out to Dave S. Donruss. Kind of trouble we get into down. We still haven't pulled a Wayne out of Donruss, so we do that. Nice. Be sporting some top tier gear at the ball game, Andrew. I love it. Love it. All right, we got a purple foil out of 99. That is going to be a Trey Morgan going out the Rays. So that's the ones we'll stage on the foils. We'll stage all the ones numbered to 99 or less on the foils. Anything above that, we'll get top loaded during the sorting process. Oh, I forgot to grab some of these, but you still got 3 left sitting over there, so we'll have to go get some here. All right, that is a purple Jersey Kings Cam Caminiti going out to the Braves. That is out of 49. A Pablo Sandoval on the foil, followed by a Jack Leiter going out the Rangers on the orange. That is out of 199. Orange optic. I'll stage all the optics. You guys know by now. There's a Ricky Henderson. If you don't, that's the deal here with Donruss. Any of the foils that are numbered to 99 or less will get staged. The other ones will get top loaded during the sorting process. Nice Brady House on the foil rated prospect. And all the optics will get staged up right now. Optic parallels, that is. Yaddy on the optic. There's a bomb squad, Big Papi of the Red Sox. That was a red Jack Leiter out of 250 on the foil. And Sweet Paul Skeens on the green laser unleashed going out to the Pirates. Nice. I think we're going to try to catch a The high A affiliate of the Royals is here in town. It's the Quad City River Bandits. There's a Jarlin Susanna. Going out the Nats. We're going to try to catch the game of that tomorrow if we have time. I don't know that I will, though. We got Tony Perez because I got baseball practice supposed to be from 5:30 to 6:30. I'm going to try to reschedule that to a little earlier, but then again, we have breaks tomorrow afternoon, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to go. There's a Jim Leland going out the Tigers on the red. That is out of 99. And a purple foil Cooper Jerpy. Been a while since I pulled one of these. I forgot to pronounce his last name. I believe it's Jerpy. That is out of 25 on the purple signature series going out to the Cardinals. Cooper Herpy? What? Herpes. Did you say herpes? No, I said Jerpy. We got a sweet PJ Morlando on the artist proof going out to the Marlins. That is out of 25. 3 of 25 to be exact. Nice artist proof there. Silver Optic Bryce Matthews and the Stros. Bomb Squad Austin Wells. It is going to be weird tomorrow. There's Rhett Lauder on the laser rated prospect going out to the Reds. And a Hagen Smith going out to the White Sox on the signature series. It's going to be weird tomorrow, though, playing the tree on a Wednesday. I almost thought about selling it on Mondays, but we got to just keep it the same, selling the tree on Tuesdays. But we're doing the tree on Wednesdays now. There's Nathan Anderson because it's next day, on the lime green going out to the Orioles. That is out of 149. And Caleb Lamavita on the clearly Donruss going out the Nats. And a Dylan Cruz on the hollow rated rookie. That's going out to the Nats. Reggie on the silver. J-Law on the Elite Series. And we have a green Roman Anthony going out the Red Sox. That is out of 199. Nice Roman there. Luis Baez on the optic. And we got a red explosion. Diamond Marvels, Jace Young going out the Tigers. That is out of 99. Purple. Vance Honeycutt going out to the Orioles. That's going to be out of 99. Okay. It almost looked like it was bookend number. It was not. 68. It's Roger Clemens. 68 of 99. Aaron Judge on the Elite Series. And we got a Alex Gordon on the laser going off the Royals. Followed by a Black Velocity, Boston Bateman to the Padres. What up, Rob? That's out of 39. There was a Green Laser Skeens. Green Laser Skeens Unleashed. So not numbered, but still nice Skeens. Coming attraction, Smash Shot of the Cubbies. I was gonna say, wait. What? I was gonna say, what? You stop being a Tigers fan, Rob? Well, you just saw. Maybe you just saw that that Jace Young Red Explosion Diamond Marvels then, and you also got a Jim Leland Red Optic parallel. You got the Pirates and Bowman. That's right, Rob. Okay. Sometimes Donruss packs just don't get with the program. Sometimes they do. All right, we got a red foil out of 250. That's it. Aiden Miller going off the fields. And a retro Adrian Gonzalez. That's going out to the Red Sox. Booyles. Austin Wells on the green laser bomb squad. That's going off the Yanks. Lou Gehrig on the foil going off the Yanks. We got a Frank Thomas on the orange optic that's going off the White Sox. It's going to be out of 199. Randy. Evan Carter on the Elite Series. Spacer. Ethan Anderson on the foil going off the Orioles. There's another purple. That's an Arjun Amala go off the Blue Jays. It's at 99. Ben Hess to the Yanks on the optic. And a big poppy on the green laser milestones going off the Red Sox. And then a Hagen Smith on the foil going out to the White Sox. Charlie Cotton, nice optic there for the Rockies. Catfish Hunter. There's a Skeens Unleashed base. Foil Andrew Jones of the Braves, and Bubba Chandler on the laser. Excuse me, the Pink Velocity. It's going out to the Pirates. It's out of 79. And we got Andrew Pinckney going out to the Nats on the Signature Series. A green Nick York going out to the Pirates. It's out of 199. And we got a Trey Yesevich on the silver optic going out to the Blue Jays. And Mike Schmidt. There's a Leo DeVries on the Diamond Marbles. And a Juan Marichal on the laser going out the Giants. Oh no, I hear the, I hear the neighbor's lawnmower going. It's going to be Armageddon here as soon as Eli catches wind of that. Well, this is a beast of a card. Well, not beast. Very nice card here. That is a Dylan Cruz on the Signature Series red. Nice color match to the Nats as well. That is numbered 34/49. Congrats on that one, David. That's a very nice Dylan Cruz. Got a Pee Wee Reese on the red optic going off the Dodgers. It's out of 99. And Dante Nori on the clearly going out the Phils. Dante Nori is 27th overall pick for the Phils in last year's draft. Dustin Pedroia on the foil. We got Bobby Miller on the silver. Dodgers. Red Sox for the Pedroia. Pujols. A laser Colin Houck going off the Mets. That was a Brody Brecht on the optic. So Gacy, we got a hollow Diamond Marbles Aaron Judge going off the Yanks. Nice one there. That's out of 199. And a red Bobby Miller going off the Dodgers. It's out of 250. Mariano on the silver of the Yanks. Vance Honeycutt on the Unleashed. And we got a Deion Sanders on the laser going off the Reds. Followed by a green optic Takao Roby to the Cardinals. That is out of 5. Nice green out of 5 of Takao Roby. That's the second green come from this case. Pulled the green yesterday as well. And nice hit list. These are rare inserts. Not ultra rares, but rares. On the hit list, Luis Angel Acuna going to the Mets. Very nice card. Set that right there. Still need a whammy, though. Haven't pulled a whammy. Haven't pulled a whammy yet. There's a Bobby Miller on the hollow. Followed by a silver A-Rod. Topp. Receiver King on the Diamond Marbles. And we got a Jacob Wilson on the red out of 250 on the foil going out the A's. Nice Wilson. Brady House on the hollow rated prospect of the Nets. Nice Culpepper in the optic. Bomb Squad Charlie Condon. And a Jacob Wilson on the laser going out to the A's. Nice Jacob Wilson there. We have a Eddie Matthews going out the Braves. That is a orange. That's out of 199. We got a Enrique Bradfield Jr. the Orioles on the coming attractions. And a green foil out of 199 Cash Mayfield to the Padres. And that is a Starlin Cava on the red Jersey Kings going out to the Phillies. I'll be right back. That was my last, unless I got one more. We only need one more of that size top loader. I don't think I have it sitting here, which is lame. I'll be right back. foil going off the Yanks. And a green Tacoma Roby to go on the Cardinals. It goes with, well, this is a lime green. So you got the green and the lime green Tacoma Robies. Lime green's out at 140. Tony Perez, Johnny Bench on the Elite. Or the Milestones, rather. Nice Aaron Judge foil going out the Yanks. And a Dustin Pedroia on the cracked ice. That's going out to the Red Sox. That is out of 25. Nice cracked ice there. And Optic, Carter Holton going out to the Braves. Base Optic. Silver, whatever you want to call it. And that is a Red Explosion. Charlie Condon, very nice one there. Love these Explosion Unleashed. They do look really good. Especially those red ones. That's out of 99. Good looking card. Going out for Rockies. And we got a green Ben Hess of the Yankees out of 199. Nice blue Explosion Aaron Judge on the Elite Series going to the Yanks. That's out of 49. And we got a J-Law going out to the Diamondbacks. That's out of 149. Silver Johnny Bench to the Reds. Milestones Vlad Sr. to the Angels. We got a Yarlin Susana going out to the Nats on the foil. Bryce Rainer on the Optic. Luis Angel Acuna on the Elite Series. There's a purple Travis Ozana, nice one there to the Guardians. That's out of 99. And nice Rintaro here on the Silver Optic rated prospect. Need more autos of him. I've pulled one so far. There's an Austin Wells going out the Yanks. His autos are hard to come by right now. They're only in a few products. There's a Jim Rice. Actually, I think this is only the second product he has autos in. I don't think he has autos in Prospect Edition. There's Ethan Salas. He's only in 3 products that I know of. Nice Orlando here on the Signature Series foil blue. Going to the Marlins. It's out of 35. First rounder in PJ Orlando. We got a Big Poppy on the red going off the Red Sox. That's out of 99. And a Kellen Lindsay on the Clear League going off the Dodgers. Spencer Jones and those guys. One box left here. What's up, Jeremiah? there's a foil Billy Martin going out the A's and a Kobe Mayo on the silver going out the Orioles. Eddie Matthews. There's James Tibbs. And we have a purple Tank Hens going out the Cardinals. That is out of 99. Ethan. Manny Ramirez. And we have a Yadi Molina on the green laser. Milestones that's going out the Cardinals. Ethan Anderson on the foil. To the O's. James Wood and a Chris Davis. That's going to be a green explosion, Chris Davis, going out the Orioles. Man, green explosion bomb squad. That's out of 25, 17 of 25 on those green explosions. I mean, the parallels, the insert parallels, right, in this set, definitely got some good look to them. Have a good look to them. There's a chipper on the laser going off the Braves. And we got Junior Cammy on the orange going off the Rays. It's out of 199. Nice greetings from Bobby Witt going off the Royals. Pee Wee Reese on the red to 250 going off the Dodgers. And a Grady Sizemore. Don't pull him too very often. Let's go to the Red Sox. On the retro relic. Ozzie Smith on the Elite Series. And we got a Greg Maddux on the foil. That is a lime green Cole Emerson going on the Mariners. It's out of 149. Carson Bench on the Unleashed. Sammy. It's not shiny enough. Alright, we got a Cliff Lee on the orange. Just a foil. Hold on. There's Cliff Lee on the orange. It's out of 199. That is... Ooh, what do we got here? That's a Mitch Jeb going on the Pirates on the Signature Series. Teal out of 15. I believe it's teal. It might be some other color. I haven't pulled it. This is the first one of these I pulled. I think it's teal out of 15. You know what? That's not fair. Any shiny Sammy or numbered Sammy. It's called Stage the Effin' Sammy. Right? Here, top tier. Why? Because I can. It's called Stage the Effin' Sammy. Sammy's a beast. That's why we stage. All shiny Sammys. I said it wasn't shiny enough. That's blasphemy. Sammy's the man. Alright. We got Luis Angel Acuna on the marbles. Just smile and nod. Appease me. Alright, we got a Kalen Culpepper going on the Twins on the laser. Rated Rook. Laser Hollow. There's another green explosion. That's an Unleashed green explosion. Rintaro Sasaki going out to the Sasaki spot. And Dave. That's going to be numbered 4 of 25. And we got a Ryan Braun on the red to 250 going to the Brewers. Followed by a Will Clark to the Rangers on the silver. Milestones Don Mattingly going on the Yanks. Absolutely, Prophet. I mean, he's one of my number one PCs, right? Sammy is. I mean, just say what you say about him. Say what you want to say about him. He was awesome. Loved watching that dude hit homers. All right, we got a Starlin Cava out of 199 going off the Marlins. There's a green foil. We got a Braylon Payne on the silver optic going off the Brewers. So yeah, it is called Stage the Effin' Sammy, right? Used to be staged in all Sammys, right? Well, actually, Actually, 2024 Donruss F that up for us, right? It used to be Stage the F and Sammy, any and all Sammys. There's Cliff Lee. But then, like, you'd pull, like, 15 Sammy Sosas during a... oh, hold on here. Nice Vance Honeycutt on the Pandora auto. Pandora Optic. That is going out the Orioles out of 25. Love those Pandoras. Yeah, it used to be Stage all Sammys, right? Then it kind of lost the cheekiness of it when you're a stage of 15. I'm like, okay, all right, this is not a thing, right? We're going to have to switch that to shiny Sammys and numbered ones. There's a Tink Hence on the Pink Velocity going out the Cardinals instead of 79. We got a clearly Thatcher Hurd to the Yanks. And then those, and that'll do it for the break. So now is the time, people. If you have a team in this break, get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. All right. Insert parallels. We got our Unleashed. We got a green laser Paul Skeens of the Pirates. A red explosion Charlie Condon to the Rockies out of 99. Green explosion Rintaro Sasaki to the Sasaki spot out of 25. Our bomb squads, we got a green laser Austin Wells to the Yanks. A green explosion Chris Davis to the Orioles out of 25. Milestones, we got 2 green lasers. A David Ortiz to the Red Sox and Yadi Molina to the Cardinals. We got a blue explosion Elite Series Aaron Judge to the Yanks. That's out of 49. And our Diamond Marbles, we got a hollow Aaron Judge out of 199 to the Yanks, and a red explosion J.C. Young to the Tigers out of 99. That's actually 69 of 99. Giggity. All right. We staged the F and Sammy because it's shiny and because we can. It's the rules here, top tier. Stage the F and shiny Sammy. All right, we got our. You'll learn all the rules. You're new here, you'll learn all the rules. There is a copious amount. Lights out. You got to go over to eBay lot. You got to go over to YouTube to redeem tokens. If you get skunks to redeem, that has to be done over in the YouTube live chat. It's their YouTube loyalty points that you get for those. So that you can do a multitude of things with. So you have to pop over there. All right. There's a. Just let me know when you're over there, and I'll help you redeem them if you need help. All right. We got a. Clear the Donrusses. We got Thatcher Hurd to the Yanks, Kellen Lindsay to the Dodgers, Dante Nori to the Phils, Caleb Lamavita to the Nats. Reddicks. All right, retro. We got Adrian Gonzalez to the Red Sox and Grady Sizemore to the Red Sox as well. And then our Jersey Kings, we got a red Starlin Cava to the Marlins. That's out of 99. I think I said Phillies earlier because he wasn't the Phillies, got traded to the Marlins. That's out of 99. It is going to the Marlins, though, as it does say mine. Right there. We got purple Jersey Kings, Cam Caminiti going out the Braves. That's out of 49. Our foil parallels, again, all foil parallels numbered to 99 unless found the stage, and all the other ones will get top loaded during the sorting process. So here's our purples to 99. We got Ting Hence to the Cardinals. They're all going to be out of 99 like that. Travis Mazzano to the Guardians. Arjun Namala to the Blue Jays. Vance Honeycutt to the Orioles. And a Trey Morgan to the Rays. All right, we got our optic parallels. We got our oranges. These are out of 199. Jack Leiter to the Rangers, Eddie Matthews to the Braves, Frank Thomas to the White Sox, Junior Camey to the Rays, and Cliff Lee to the Phillies. And then our lime greens are out of 149. We got a Cole Emerson to the Mariners, Takova Roby to the Cardinals, and Ethan Anderson to the Orioles. Then we got our Reds. These are out of 99. We're going to have a David Ortiz to the Red Sox, Pee Wee Reese to the Dodgers, and a Jim Leland to the Tigers. We got 2 pink Velocities. These are out of 79. We got Tink Hens to the Cardinals and Bubba Chandler to the Pirates, and then a black Velocity Boston Bateman to the Padres. That is out of 39. A cracked ice Dustin Pedroia to the Red Sox. That's out of 25. We got a green Takova Roby to the Cardinals. That's bookend numbered 1 of 5. And then a artist proof PJ Orlando going out to the Marlins. That is numbered 3 of 25. We did get the rare insert, the rare hit list insert of Luis Angel Acuna going out to the Mets. Those are nice. All right, and mostly Signature Series autos this time, but a lot of numbered ones, which is also good. All right, 2 base Signature Series, an Andrew Pinckney to the Nats and a Hagen Smith to the White Sox. Then we got a badass Dylan Cruz color match red to the Nats. That's out of 49. A blue PJ Orlando to the Marlins. That's also pretty nice out of 35. He's a 16th overall pick of the 2024 draft. And we got a Cooper Jerpy going off the Cardinals on the purple. That's out of 25. And a teal Mitch Jeb out of 15 going out the Pirates. Optic autos. We did get a Carter Holton going out the Braves, and then a Pandora Vance Honeycutt to the Orioles. That is out of 25. Nice Pandora there. We shall roll some dice. This will be how many times you randomly get that Bears Bowl number. A couple of trays equals 6. So without further ado, welcome to stage star of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Boom. 6 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6. 82 is the number. 82. All right. Andrew, you can take the over at 89. Be the closest overall as well. Give me a 1 through 21. And then Margell on eBay Live. Your 58 is going to take the under. I just need 2 things from you: a number between 1 and 21, and then and whatever team you had in the break as well, please. I could go look it up, but it's easier for you to tell me. Wait. Oh, you do got... Oh, sorry. I thought that was from the previous break. That is my bad. You do have 77. Jack, my bad. That is you. You do have 77. Sorry, Margil. So Jack, yeah. I'll still give you 1 too. Marshall, I'm still gonna give you 1 too. I'm not trying to be out here pump faking anybody. All right. Which does happen every once in a while, but I'm still going to give you the guess. I'm not trying to be out here pump faking anybody. Jack, are you Jackie with the Blue Jays by any chance? Sorry, I don't remember his eBay usernames and all. I'd go look him up, but yeah, I thought so. Appreciate you. Sorry for missing you on that one. Yeah, it was just below that one. It was just below that guess from the other break. I thought it was from the other break, so that's my bad. All right, so we got 14, 15, and 17 coming out. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, and going out to Jackie, you are going to get this, it's a pretty nice one here, Baseball Stars rookie auto, James Outman. That is from 2023 Topps Series 1. The redemption, will say it's expired. It is not. They did extend anything from 2022 on to 10 years. So that is a good James Outman rookie auto, Baseball Stars 2023 redemption. So congrats there. 15, you're going to... Andrew, 2023 Allen and Ginter. You'll probably pull the best card possible out of the set in that one. You have ridiculous luck when it comes to that. All right. And then 16 and 17 and going out to Marshall. Marshall, you're going to get 10% off. That's good for any future nights use here at Top Tier. So you can use it on any future auctions that you want. So starting tonight, if you want to get into some tonight's, use it on tonight's. That's cool. Use it on whenever it does not expire. All you need to do is message me when you want to use it. So get all the teams you want, spend whatever you want in any singular night, and then pay your invoice, and then message me, say, hey, James, I'll use my 10% off on one from the Bears Bowl, and then I will give you a 10% refund on that invoice. The total of that invoice, including the taxes and shipping, has to be a refund because eBay does not let me discount the sale prices of auction items on the invoice itself. So that's why it has to come as a form of a refund. So, yeah, congrats there. And I will change break number 4339. That is going to be our Top Series 2 break coming up here for the afternoon. I will be back here in just over 10 minutes, and we'll start ripping on that. So I'll see you guys then. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and we'll be doing the ribbon. All right, peeps. Let's go. We got another break here. It is numero tres this afternoon. All right. Hold on a second. What are these number one crown things going off in the chat here? That's new. Sorry, I was looking. They got some new stuff on YouTube going on. I'm not sure what those are. We got 4339 2025 Series 1 half case. We got Diamondbacks Andrew H, Braves Jimmy J, Orioles Robert H, Red Sox Allison D, Cubs Robert M, White Sox Robert M, the Reds Marshall G, Guardians Andrew H, Rockies David H, Tigers Oliver M, Astros Andrew H, Royals Anthony L, Angels Roland H, Dodgers Edward R, the Marlins Edward R, Brewers Joseph K, Twins Isaiah J, Mets Richard S, the Yankees Michael A, A's Richard S, Phillies Roy G, Pirates Richard S, the Padres Stephen G, Giants Vincent P, Mariners Richard S, Cardinals Roland H, the Rays Edward R, Rangers Edward R, Blue Jays Richard S, and the Nats Scott B. One second here. All right. Well, dude. All right. Parker. So, which team did you have a break in today, Parker? Was it the last one that you had it? Oh, you got one in the Inception break. That's right. You said you were back for the Inception break. All right, cool. So I will throw, just to school you up on the token thing. I see you redeemed a Bears Bowl there with your tokens. Awesome that you figured all that out. Just make sure in the future, always got to have a team in the break, which you do, in one of the breaks in the afternoon. So I have somewhere to send it. So you've done everything perfectly. Also, if you do redeem something directly from the store, as you just did, make sure you let me know in the chat that you did redeem that in case I missed the notification. There's a way to redeem them in the chat as well. There should be in the store that you are in. Should have a chat command there too, and that's always a good way to do them. So that way I see them in the chat for sure, and I don't miss that you redeemed something. But if you do it straight from the store, you can do it either way. I have no problem doing that. Just make sure you remind me in the chat so that I don't miss that you redeemed something. But hey, way to figure it out, bro. That's I'm proud of you, man. First timer figuring that out and everything like that. That's it's good stuff. All right, here we go. Yeah, no, I see that he did the redeem perfectly. Well, actually, hold on. Everything was great. All right, we got a Matt McClain on the sand glitter going off the Reds. I did not. Did you send me a message on eBay about it? Oh, nice. Marquise Grissom. That's sweet. I know that the big league packs aren't much, right? I mean, it's something. I know that they're kind of like, oh, thanks for, I got skunked to the team. Thanks for the damn tokens in the pack. I mean, I try to do something as opposed to doing nothing. I know a lot of people do nothing. For people to get skunked, maybe you're, I don't know. But yeah, that's great. I try to do something. I know that they're not the greatest packs. I'm well aware, but I do go through a case of those a month, right? So that's not cheap. It's not like it's an insignificant cost on the business, right? I do it because I feel like I need to, or I feel like I would want. There's a sand glitter Luis Peralta going out to the Rockies. So I'm glad to hear when you guys do pull something nice out of those big league packs. There's some there's some nice possibilities out there, for sure. So I'm glad to see that you pulled a Vaughn Grissom rookie auto. Awesome. All right, we got a Brooks Lee going off the Twins on the Major League material. I appreciate you, Parker. All right, we got a sand glitter Blake Snell going off of the Dodgers. Yeah, it's you're Brooks Lee there, huh, Isaiah? Well, there you go, man. All right, we got Thomas Gacy going off the Cardinals on the Major League materials. And a Gordon Graceffo on the rainbow foil going off the Cardinals. Rainbow foil Isaiah Falefa going off of the Cardinals. Pujols, or I mean the Pirates rather. That kind of Falefa. Pirates. Pujols, Cardinals. Cameron Meisner going out the Rays on the blue Baseball Stars auto. That's out of 150. Yeah, right, Jim? That'd be one of the better select breaks. Not one of the better, but finally got a double or a duel. That was a nice Ricky first pitch there. Maybe not one of the. I wouldn't say one of the better, select breaks, but the Gunner 101 is pretty nice, and then the dual auto pretty nice as well. All right, we got a Isaac Collins on the sand glitter rookie going out to the Brewers. Black base card parallel of Jose Barrios going off the Blue Jays. That is a Series 1 black card. That's out of 74. They did forget to put those into Series 1, so they inserted all the Series 1 base black parallels. Not the foil black parallels, the base card black parallels. Into Series 2. Yeah. Something like that. What do we got here? Oh, been a minute since we pulled one of these. There is a Satchel Paige. That's going to be going out to the Orioles. Oh, come on. I don't want to ding up that corner getting it in there. There we go. That is the K-Zone. Satchel Paige going out to the Orioles. as the St. Louis Browns became the Orioles. It does say St. Louis Browns on there. They became the Orioles. That is a K-Zone, the SP K-Zone Satchel Paige. So very nice one there. Jim, you got that. He goes to the Orioles. I was going to write that on there, but I think you know that. All right, we got a Julian Aguilar. It's going out to the Reds on the rainbow foil. Rookie. Hell yeah, Parker. Hopefully more to come, man. Hopefully more to come. All right, we got Hapa Sagasi on the rookie. All Silver Pack rookies find the stage. All the other Silver Pack cards will get a top loader during the sorting process. Mike Piazza, and we got Jake DeGrom going off the Rangers. Except for the one I pulled yesterday, Jim. You'll see it. I don't know if you saw it on the recap yesterday in Dynamic Duels. It was a Josh Gibson Satchel Paige duel, Dynamic Duos, but there's no teams listed on the. It's part of the short print pairings checklist, and I pretty much made a spot for the short print pairings, but I called it non-baseball, so I didn't ran that one. That one goes to the non-baseball spot. I don't know if I wrote it on there or not, but that's where that one goes. The Dynamic Duels yesterday. All right, we got a green Brent Rooker out of 99. Nice color match, the A's. Yeah, it goes to the non-spot. Had it said, you know, on the checklist, had it said Homestead Grays for Josh Gibson and St. Louis Browns for Satchel Paige, would have probably ran it, but it doesn't have teams at all, and it's part of that short print pairings checklist. The only right thing to do at that point was just to give it to the non-spot, which is where I kind of envisioned that whole checklist going to the short print pairings checklist. All right, we got a black Josh Bell going off the Nats. That is out of 74. Was that a Series 1 as well? Nope, that was a Series 2. All right, we got a Duke Ellis going out the Yanks on the rainbow foil rookie. Jackie and Roki. Yeah, Parker, that's a good question for the chat. I like that, Parker. I've pulled so many big cards over the years. I mean, so many that I forget what all cards I always pull. I did. You did get a Buzz Nutter, Andy. That's Bears Bowl. That's Bears Bowl treasure right there, the Buzz Nutter. Really. And he whips out his trouts and plays with them after, you know, a little while. His baseball cards. And then shortly after, the Buzz Nutter comes out of his pocket to show his friends. There's young Kitsy Noel going out the Guardians on the Major League material. Too much for an afternoon. I think so. This is afternoon. We got to be a family always show in the afternoon here. All right, we got a Dominic Fletcher on the Sangler. Nice. James Wood on the 35th anniversary to the Nats. Yeah, Andrew, that was at that time that was peak Jose Perdomo value too. When I told you that was right in the midst of 2024 Bowman Chrome. There is a Guardians gold team card out of 2025. Kevin Alcantara going to Cubs on the 35th anniversary relic. Jackson Joba, the purple, going out the Tigers. That's out of 250. A Trevor McDonald on the rainbow foil going out the Giants. AJ Smith Shopper on the blue. That's going to be out of 150. Going out to the Braves. Future Stars out of 130. And we got a Spencer Arrighetti on the foil going out to the Astros. Ooh, what do we got here? Nice. Topp's flagship relic card. Topp's flagship autograph relic of Mr. Tarek Skubal going out the Tigers. Oliver, that's a beast of a card right there. Definitely a good time to have his stuff, as he is arguably right now the nastiest pitcher. I mean, arguably, that's a 4 of 10. That's it's a beast of a card for you there at the Tigers. How about that? Topp's flagship autograph patch card. Autograph patch card. They took the place of the Reverence patch autos of yesteryear, right? That is a very nice Tarek Skubal. Dude is absolutely filthy these last few years. He's really had to come up since his rookies in 2022, right? 2022 or 2021 rookies. Man. Anyways, who'd have known, right? Carlos Rodon on the sand glitter. We got a Jackson Churio on the foil going off of the Brewers. We will be sleeving the trout. Here, top tier, if you pull it out, you must sleeve the trout. It's the rules. It's for safety. It's also for sharing. Safety for sharing. Right? In case you want to whip it out and play with it later. As Andy did earlier, it was sleeved, so it's okay. It's safe to do. It's also the law, right? In, I believe, 47 of the 50 states that you cannot possess an unsleeved trout. I believe the only 3 states where it's legal to possess an unsleeved trout, I think it's West Virginia, Hawaii, and Idaho, which is weird. But, I mean, yeah. Don't fact check me on that, right? in other states, there's roped off areas where it's you know in those roped off areas you can possess. But they're very few and far between. It's just better to have it sleeve. It's for your safety. It's a public service announcement from James at Top Tier. Just letting you guys know. I want you to be safe. There's a Jose Ramirez, William Contreras, Francisco Lindor, and a nice Hunter Green Aqua going out to the Reds. That is out of 199. We got an Arenado to the Cardinals. Nice Michael Harris. There, Big Papi on the All-Star, and Ezekiel Tovar of the Rockies. We got blue Alexander Canario. Odd that he's still a Cubby. We DFA'd him last year, right? I don't know. That's out of 150. That is super. Or maybe it was earlier this year we DFA'd him. I don't remember. Jesus Luzardo. I don't think it was. I thought it was last year we DFA'd him. So why would he still be a Cubby in Series 2? Very weird. Wait, does he have base cards in Series 2 as well? That I've just been flying past and not even noticing that he has base cards? Alright, we got a Sangler, Zach Gallen out the Diamondbacks. I mean, he has to. He's got base card parallels. Nice color match for the Cubbies. Sand Glitter, Cal McCann to the Ace. And a Drew Thorpe on the Major League material. That's going out to the White Sox. Mark Semien on the Sangler. Oops. The Colts just keep getting weirder colored and weirder colored. All right, that is a goldish. It's more like a mustard brown or baby shit brown. I don't know. It's Joe Kelly. Yeah, going out the Dodgers out of 2025. We got a Rhett Lauder on the Major League materials out of the Reds. Ooh, okay. That one. Interesting. This case did not have the hit spots backwards. That's a Zach Penrod Gold Mirror SSP. I did notice the different Zach Penrod image, believe it or not. So I was like, that doesn't look like the normal Zach Penrod. And it's not. It's a gold mirror SSP. This case I have noticed. It's a nice one there for the Red Sox. Allison, very nice. Aaron Savali there on the rainbow foil. This case has not had that hit spot backwards. If you notice, all the parallels have been forwards there. So I have been in tune to that throughout this case. Most of them are backwards right there. Most cases, most boxes will have that hit spot be backwards here in Series 2, but not this one. And I knew that from opening the first half of the case, so I have been paying attention to that card. Or no, hold on. This card specifically. That one would normally be upside down. That is a Stephen Kwan on the vintage stock going out to the Guardians. That's out of 99. Oh, as always on the vintage stock there, those vintage stock parallels. A is team card. Yeah, he's with Pirates. I knew he was with Pirates now. I mean, we DFA'd him. The Mets picked him up. The Mets got rid of him, and Pirates picked him up. I don't know if he got traded from the Mets to the Pirates or if it was another DFA or whatever. It was in February that we DFA'd him. All right, well, fine. But, okay, well, that's maybe a little bit too late to get him out of Series 2 then if they already had plans to have him in Series 2. All right, there's a Trey Sweeney on the 35th anniversary going out the Tigers. So Tigers have a break here for you. Oliver. There's a Yuri Perez. There's a sand glitter Sean Burke. It's going off the White Sox. All right, Alex Call on the rainbow foil going off the Nats. All right, JP Sears on the rainbow foil. Silvers. We got Ichiro. Mariners, Mark Vientos, the Mets. Nice Babe Ruth to the Yanks there. And a Jace Young going off the Tigers on the rainbow or the silver pack rook. Bobby. There's a young Kenzie Noel going off the Guardians. Ellie De La Cruz and Spencer Strider to the Braves. All right, that'll do it for the break. So now's the time. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. One guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random that number after the recap. So Parker, with your Bears Bowl redeem, you don't need to guess a number. You get an automatic Bears Bowl pick. So I'll take a number between 1 and 21 from you here at the end of the, or after I get done, with the recap, after I get done with the winners. Hey, what's up, Ben? All right, we got. Hold on. Let me make sure I don't got Joshua in this one. I do not. All right. Sand Glitter rookies. We got Louis Brault to the Rockies, Isaac Collins to the Brewers, Sean Burke to the White Sox, and Michael Hellman going out to the Cardinals. Rainbow foils. We got Trevor McDonald to the Giants, Duke Ellis to the Yanks, Julian Aguilar to the Reds, and a Gordon Graceffo to the Cardinals. And then our silver pack rookies, we got a young Henzi Noel to the Guardians, followed by Jace Young to the Tigers, and a Thomas Sagasi out to the Cardinals. We got our relics. 35th anniversaries, Thomas Sagasi to the Cardinals, Kevin Alcantara to the Cubbies, Rhett Lauder to the Reds. And our Major League materials, we got Drew Thorpe to the White Sox, young Henzi Noel to the Guardians, and a Brooks Lee to the Twins. And we got our golds. These are going to be numbered to 2025. A Joe Kelly to the Dodgers, and a Guardians team card. We did get a gold mirror SSP Zach Penrod going out to the Red Sox. Nice gold mirror there. Well, good afternoon from Iowa, Ben. Okay. Here's our numbered parallels. We got a purple Jackson Jobe to the Tigers. That's out of 250. A aqua Hunter Green out of 199. Silver pack going off the Reds. And there is two blues. These blues are going to be out of 150. Alexander Canario to the Cubbies on the color match, and a AJ Smith-Shawver to the Braves. And we got a vintage stock Stephen Kwan to the Guardians. It's out of 99. A green silver pack Brent Rooker out of 99 going off the A's. We got two black base card parallels. These are both out of 74. We got a Josh Bell to the Nats and a Jose Barrios going out to the Blue Jays. The SSP, I guess it's still SP, but these are really tough pulls. I think they're like 1 in every 8 cases or something like that. These the base. There's another one. There's an SSP version that are like 1 every 20 cases or something like that. If I remember, we looked up the odds a while back when it first came out, so I might be a little off on those odds, but I think that the 1 in 8 cases on these swinging Ks, right? There's backwards Ks ones too that'll look like that, obviously, that are super short printed. But this is a nice satchel page going off the Orioles right there on that one. Autos, we got a Trey Sweeney on the 35th anniversary of the Tigers, a Baseball Stars blue Cameron Meisner going off the Rays. It's out of 150, and the absolutely badass Tarek Skubal, Topp's flagship autograph patch card of Tarek Skubal going out to the Tigers. Nice chunky patch there. It's numbered 4 of 10. Good time to have that dude's stuff, for sure. Alright, rolling dice. Let's see how many times we're going to meet the Bears Bowl. There's going to be 8. So without further ado, welcome to stage. Star of the show's main event is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. What's up, Jack? Joseph Robert. What's up, fellas? Rolling, what's up, too, on eBay Live? All right, to random.org we go. 8 times, once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20 is the number. 20. 20. All right, Joseph, you're going to take the under at 19. Almost got it right on the money there, too, bro. So, Joseph, give me a 1 through 21 first, and Ben, give me a 1 through 21 as your 27 is going to take the over. I will take James' break number to 4340. That is going to be our Inception break for the afternoon. And then Parker, give me a 1 through 21 also after Joseph and Vincent in the chat there. After Joseph and Vincent in the chat. For your Bears Bowl redeem with your tokens. Two breaks left here this afternoon. Making good time, which is good. I got my 11U travel team has we got a scrimmage in a town that's about 35, 40 minutes away. At 6. Supposed to be there at 5:15, so I gotta leave at 4:30. I think I'll make it. I told everybody I might be a little late, but we'll see. Of course, Joseph. Stick with what got you there, right? And Ben with 15. So Parker, just need a 1 through 21 from you. It's not 15 or 19. I told him, oh, it might be a little late. I'm like, Coach might be a little late. It's okay. You guys just start warming up. Yeah, well, we're rounding down the season. We've played in, man, it's not top coaching for me, right? And those who follow me every day know that I can not complain about it, but coach the team in rec league and a travel team, coaching baseball 6 nights a week, 6 days a week, right? Tournaments on the weekends for the travel team, 2 games a week, and 2 practices a week for the travel team, and then 1 practice and 2 games a week for the rec ball. Rec league's over though. And this last weekend was our last travel tournament. Now we got state in 2 weeks, so gearing up for state, getting a couple scrimmages in there against a couple local teams to gear up for state. Yeah, it's always fun. All right, well, I don't believe Parker might not be in here still, so I'm going to go ahead and run this, and Parker's in the next break anyway, so we can get Parker's in the next break. All right, 15 and 19 coming out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Going out to Ben, you're going to get a materials bundle. 25 top loaders, 100 soft sleeves for your at-home ripping needs. 16, 17, 18, and 19. Going out to Joseph, you're going to get a pack of 2022 Topps Chrome. All right, guys. I shall return about 12 minutes. We'll rip on some Inception. So I'll see you guys then. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be doing your ribbon. Well, peeps, fourth break of the afternoon. We got some Inception here. Oh, what's up, Darren? What are you watching on, Darren? Are you watching on phone, laptop? Should be, if you were to not have it in landscape, turn it back over to portrait view or whatever. Right, I have that right. Yeah, right. Should be underneath it, right underneath the title of the video. Should see a thing that says "See More." You click on "See More" and it should drop down the description. And that seems to work on most of them. So. Phone, I think that's where you should find the description there. Let me see on mine here. Mine pulls right up to my chat there. There, if you hit back and get out of chat, right there it says 15 ways to more. And I'll tell you this description right there, and then you hit more again, and there's all the description right there. Alright, anyways, we got 4340 2024 Inception full case. We got Diamondbacks Jimmy J, Braves Ian E, Orioles Pamela H, the Red Sox Drew L, Cubs Tomo H, White Sox Andy S, Reds Kevin A, the Guardians Roy G, Rockies Morgan D, Tigers Oliver M, Astros Niall C, the Royals Shabo W. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably aren't. Sorry if I hacked that up. Angels Christopher P, Dodgers Tomo H, the Marlins Parker R. Brewers Benjamin G, Twins Mickey M, the Mets Darren M, Yankees Roy G, A's Brooks G, Phillies Alexander L, Pirates Tomo H, the Padres Aaron D, Giants Roy G, Mariners David H, Cardinals Robert S, Rays Braden A, Rangers Roy G, Blue Jays Robert S, and the Nats David H. All right, let's go. Inception. All right, we got Kyle Tucker, Stros. Brian Ramos, the White Sox. Nice Ellie rookie to the Reds, and a Colton Cowser short print going off the Orioles. Was a short print. We got a yellow Graham Pauley going out the Padres. That is out of 199. There's a Randy Rosarina on the Gold Electricity. Gold Electricity? Something like that. That's out of 50. Yeah, Gold Electricity. Out of 50. And sweet Nick Lofton here on the autograph relic. That is an Aqua and bookend numbered 50 of 50. Trying this out, Tomo. K Solo on eBay Live. That is you can do that. You have to do that in on my eBay Live or my YouTube chat. The skunks are for YouTube only. That's how you redeem them, is over on my YouTube channel. So you can go over there, top tier breaks on YouTube, and redeem that in the live chat. That is booking number 50 of 50. I was just trying this out for a while. It works. It's if it works out for me, Tomo, this is going to be a full-time thing as far as breaking at these times instead of at night anymore. I could use a change and use a little normalcy in life after 4.5 years of breaking in the wee hours of the morning. Would be nice to have a little bit of a normalcy in my schedule every day. So trying this to see and make sure it works out for the business and for me for the time being. So I'm giving it a 2-week trial run. And if everything's on the up and up, then we're going to keep it at this time constantly. All right, we got Jordan Lawler of the green going on the Diamondbacks. Just works better. Will work better for me in my personal life, I guess you would say. All right, we got a Robert Gasser going out for the Brewers on the green as well. And nice Dawn of Greatness, Roger Clemens. I think this is the first Dawn of Greatness auto I have pulled. That's on 25 and going off the Red Sox. Very nice. Yeah, moving from graveyard shift to day shift, Jack. Something like that. Right. We'll still have Friday night breaks. Not this week because of the 4th of July. I'll be at a party, so I won't be able to break 4th of July night. And next weekend, we'll be at state baseball, so no Friday night breaks next week either. This week, though, I am selling some on Saturday. That will break Sunday afternoon. So there is some auctions ending on Saturday this week that are going to break Sunday afternoon. So make sure you guys know about those. There's actually a couple real nice ones. Another Inception, a Tribute full case ending there. Some Series 2, a few others there as well. So yeah, it just it's gonna help me out. Spend a little more time with the fam, be able to get some stuff done that I usually don't have time to do. There's a Jorge Barosa on the short print going out the Diamondbacks. And we got a Blaze Alexander on the green going out to the Diamondbacks as well. And Tyler Glasnow on the green going out to the Dodgers. And we got a sweet Sal Frelick going out to the Brewers on the magenta to 99. Still, it's a learning curve for me too. I'm still trying to figure out like my new processes every day of like when to get stuff ready, when to do stuff that I'd normally be doing at this hour of the day. Be nice to have a normal sleep schedule. All those things. All right, we got Sal Frelick to the Brewers, followed by Noel Marte to the Reds. We got Zach Wheeler to the Phils, and a Bo Bichette on the short print going out to the Blue Jays. We got a Justin Foscue on the green going on the Rangers. And Kyron Paris going off the Angels on the green. Then we have a Grayson Rodriguez going off the Orioles on the magenta auto. That's on 99. Ronnie Mauricio to the Mets on the rookie, followed by Everson Pereira going off the Yanks. We got Oslevis Masabe to the Rays, and a Ozzie Albies on the short print going off the Braves. And an Andy Rodriguez, the Pirates on the green. We got a Lawrence Butler on the green going out the A's. And a Jordan Beck on the base auto going out the Rockies. That is out of $2.99. Heston Kjerstad of the O's on the rookie. Zach Geloff to the A's, Jordan Westbrook to the O's, and a Nolan Arenado to the Cardinals. We got a green. Corey Seager out the Rangers. And AJ Smith-Shawver on the purple. That's out of 150 going out the Braves. Yeah, 150. I already said that. And Ronel Blanco going out the Astros on the green auto. That is out of 125. All right, 2 boxes left here. You need some something good. This has been underwhelming so far. Well, the Dawn of Greatness Clemens auto is pretty bad. Well, we've actually had I've had some super nasty cases of this product too, so we've been kind of spoiled with the cases of this product as of lately. So there's a Ceddanne Rafael of the Red Sox. We got Andy Pages of the Dodgers, Andy Rodriguez of the Pirates, and a Volpe going out the Yanks. Then we have a Yordan Alvarez going out the Astros on the green. A yellow Manny Machado out of 199 going to the Padres. And Hunter Goodman to the Rockies on the base auto to 299. Leaves us with 1 box. Isn't it thicker? Maybe have a patch auto in here. Yeah, we are going to have a patch in there. It's an orange one too, so it'd be pretty low numbered. Let's end off with a bang. Jackson Churio of the Brewers. We got Jordan Beck to the Rockies. Nice Paul Skeens there to the Pirates, and a Kyle Harrison out of the Giants. We have a Ryan Jeffers of the Twins on the magenta. That's out of 99. A Nolan Arenado going off the Cardinals on the green. Greens again, not numbered. And I'm a fan. That's an orange out of 10. Jordan Wicks going off the Cubbies. And Tomo. There you go, Tomo. That's a pretty sick patch in there. It's got part of the trademark R for the Cubbies right there. Inside the Cubbies, part of the outside exterior blue. It's a sweet one. I get excited about any Cubbies Bulls though. So nice Jordan Wicks to 10. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time, people. If you got a team in this break, I need you to go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Yes number out of the money, you're going to get them both. 1 guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get 1 guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on in the chat there with these crown number 1s, crown number 2s. That's new today. That's new today. I don't know what's going on with those crown number 1s and crown number 2s. I have no clue. recap going here. All right. Yeah, Tomo, that was a rough one, dude. I was hoping it was a big one for you there at the end. That was a rough one for you. It happens, but I hate it when it does. All right, we got our greens. There's an Nolan Arenado with the Cardinals, Yordi Alvarez the Stros, Corey Seager the Rangers, Lawrence Butler to the A's, Andy Rodriguez the Pirates, Kyron Paris the Angels, Justin Foskey the Rangers, Tyler Glasnow the Dodgers, Blaze Alexander the Diamondbacks, Robert Gasser the Brewers, and Jordan Lawler the Diamondbacks. And then we have a purple, AJ Smith-Shawver going out the Braves. That's out of 150. Our short prints, we got Ozzie Albies to the Braves, Bo Bichette to the Blue Jays, Jorge Barrosa to the Diamondbacks, Colton Cowser to the Orioles. Did get a magenta, Ryan Jeffers to the Twins, that's out of 99. And two yellows, these are out of 199. Manny Machado to the Padres, and Graham Pauley going out to the Padres. A gold electricity parallel of Randy Rosarina to the Mariners, it's out of 50. Two base autos that are out of 299. We got a Hunter Goodman to the Rockies and a Jordan Beck to the Rockies as well. A couple of nice Rockies autos for you, Morgan. We got two magentas that are out of 99. We got Grayson Rodriguez to the Orioles and Sal Frelick to the Brewers. A green Ronel Blanco to the Astros, that's out of 125. A Nick Lofton on the Aqua patch auto, that's bookend numbered 50 of 50 going to the Royals. And a pretty sweet Jordan Wicks orange that's numbered 4 of 10 going out the Cubbies. And the Dawn of Greatness Roger Clemens auto going out the Red Sox, that is out of 25, 16 of 25 to be exact. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Roy. I get it's not going to be a popular decision for everyone. Yeah, I totally get that you guys are busy, that are normally hanging out at night. And I do feel bad about that, 100%. I got it. I got to try it for my own personal, right? I got to try it for my own personal sanity. Not sanity, but, you know. The late night break-in does a few things, you know, that's just not, it's starting to not work so well for me. So, we may go back, we may not. There'll be Friday. There's always Friday nights, though. There's always Friday nights. But, at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best. Without further ado, welcome to stage star of the show's main event. This is the Bears Bowl. Boom. To the order we go. 8 times on the random. Once, twice, 3 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 16 is the number. 16, 1, 6. 16. Alright, so who's going to take it? Looks like we don't have any unders. Take our 2 closest overs. That's going to be Tomo with 27 and Parker with 25. Both on YouTube. So Parker give me a 1 through 21 first. Then Tomo give me a 1 through 21. And then Parker give me another 1 through 21 after Tomo. Or Tomatsu. There in the chat. Yeah, I've been trying to remember you guys, and one thing I'll get better about is your guys texting, so make sure you guys text me in breaks. I'll get better about that so you guys still can win the Bears Bowl when you guys watch it later or whatever. If you can't make it here, I completely understand that. I will do better about putting in text-ins, right? Yeah, did I completely hack that up, Tomo? Like, I'm calling you Tomo because that's what you got on eBay, right? Like, did I completely hack that up? Tomatsu? Is it Tomatsu? Higher. Hero. Sorry, though. Right. That's why Tomo's so much easier. You tell me, man. You want me to call you like Frank? Yeah, Tomo was good, he said. Yeah. Right. Well, I was trying to tell him, you know, put the number in afterwards. I mean, we could make up something. All right, here we go. All right. We got 8, 11, and 21 coming out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And going out to Parker. That is a 2022 Topps Chrome pack. 9, 10, and 11. Going out to Tomo. That's some free shipping for you, Tomo. So any future nights breaks, man, just let me know when you want to use it. Just message me, and I will. If you haven't paid yet, I'll invoice you with free shipping. Otherwise, I can always refund the shipping after the fact. Just gotta message me when you want to use it, bro. All right, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well, either way, I either had not enough cards in the Bears Bowl or I miscounted. Either way, the back one was 2022 Topps Chrome pack. That's what you're going to get. So you got 2 of them. Park. All right, guys. I will be back in just over 12, or about 12 minutes is usually what it ends up being. And we'll do our final break of the night is a half case of Bowman Megas that we opened yesterday. So I'll be back, and we will rip on that. is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you, as always, and I'll be doing the ribbon. Final break this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We have some Bowman Megas ready to rip. We got 43, 41, 2025 Bowman Mega half case. We got Diamondbacks, Jeffrey G, Braves, Orioles as well. Red Sox, Derek R. The Cubs, Jeffrey G. White Sox, Paul B. Reds, Jeffrey G. Guardians, Roy G. Rockies, Jeffrey G. Tigers as well. The Astros, Paul B. Royals, Jeffrey G. Angels, Danny G. The Dodgers, Jeremiah T. Marlins, Daniel L. Brewers, Jeffrey G. Twins, Joshua P. Mets, Danny G. The Yankees, Jeremiah T. A's, Brad M. The Phillies, Joshua P. Pirates, Robert P. Padres, Daniel L. The Giants, Andy S. Mariners, Torrin S. The Cardinals, Jeffrey G. Rays, Torrin S. The Rangers, Isaiah J. Blue Jays as well. And the Nats, Danny G. All right, here we go. Good luck be to all. You know, that's that John Cena right there. Like, what the fuck? All right, I've seen these all over I've seen these. You know, you've seen them online, right? You got the crazy, whatever. Got a good view of the camera. Right. Now I have one. Let's go. It's a 101. That's crazy. I kind of like it though. It's gonna fit good with the Shard collection. That's nuts. It's nuts. Interesting. 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 Not pulled one yet. It's the first time I pulled one. It's the Name Your Player refractor. Or, sorry, the Name Your Player refractor. It's crazy. Tough pulls. This is a Yosue Brycino. That's one in every 3,000 cases of a pull. There's a Yosue Brycino, Yancel Luis, nice Fran Yerber Montilla. We got a Samuel Basayo, we go to the Orioles, and a Tarek Skubal. So all the firsts and rookies out of these packs will get a top loader during the sorting process. We got a Connor Griffin, Pirates. There's a nice Charlie Condon right there, the Rockies. Jackson Holiday, the O's. We got a Trey Sweeney going out to the Tigers, and a Connor Norby to the Marlins. It's a sign. Actually, I'm gonna topple that. I'm keeping that. That's kind of cool. It'll go sweet with my Shard collection. Like I said, that's a full size Shard right there. No, I pulled a, so I didn't pull, I don't think it was a full size one, though, Jack. I pulled, it wasn't, oh, maybe it wasn't. I pulled this out of Allen and Ginter. It was a blank mini stock. I pulled that out of Allen and Ginter. I don't think I've ever pulled a full size one like that, though. I don't remember that. Maybe I did. Did I? Maybe I did. I don't. Maybe I did. Maybe I have and just forgot about it. think anything possible to pull, I would have pulled it the amount of cards we rip here on the station, or on the channel. Yeah, I may have. Now that you're saying that, I think I may have pulled one. Did I sign it too? I don't remember. All right, here we go. We got Walker Janik. Let's throw nice one there. Walker Jenkins, the Twins. Nick Kurtz of the A's. We got a Chase Burns, the Reds, and a Jose Ramirez, the Guardians. Junior Cammy and Juan Soto, and a nice James Wood on the Mega Futures. These are tough pulls. These are SPs. These Mega Futures. About 1 every 2 cases on these Mega Futures. So those are very nice pulls. That's a very nice James Wood for you, Danny. And we got a Rhett Lauder on the Rookie of the Year faves of the Reds, followed by a Rhett Lauder rookie to the Reds. There's a Kadeem Diao, followed by a Christian Moore. JJ Weatherholt, a Nick York, and we got a Quinn Matthews, the Cardinals. That's a nice Weatherholt there. Definitely one of the dudes you're looking for. We got Kyle DeBarge going off the Twins. George Klassen, the Angels. Luis Pena, the Brewers. Yannick Duarte, the Royals, and a Inglis Urena, the Yanks. The Yankees. Alright, another nice wood here. The Red Rookie Redemption going out for the Nats. Pulling some nice wood here this afternoon. We got a rogue dingy corner. Amidst a bunch of sharp corners. Zach Wheeler. That's interesting. It's weird. It's like that has to happen during packaging, right? Or during production, because obviously all the cards are rounded to provide. There's nice cags. Ramirez, Arun Escobar, and those two dudes. Alright, White Line. There is a Kevin McGonigal. Nice McGonigal there. Ashley Andujar. We have a Hurston Waldrip on the Burgundy to 275. Going off the Braves. That's out of 275, like I already said. And we got a Corey Seager going off the Rangers. Alright. Aaron Estrada, the Orioles. There's a Travis Bazzana, nice Bazzana there, the Guardians. Sammy Stafford of the Reds. We got a Drew Romo on the Rookie of the Year faves, followed by Dylan Cruz of the Mets. Again with a dingy cornered one. Cardinals Rays. Juan Soto of the Mets. And a Vladdy Guerrero. That is Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Going off the Mets on the auto. Nice, we'll take that. One of the two younger Guerreros, Pablo and Vladdy. There is a Freddie Freeman going off the Dodgers on the Burgundy, and a Bobby Witt to the Royals. We got two of the Stros. We got a Thomas Sagasi going off the Cardinals. Nice Jacob Wilson there to the A's. Drew Romo to the Rockies, and a J-Ram to the Guardians. Ben Rice, nice Ben Rice here, going off the Yankees on the Red Rookie Redemption. Start off by sleeving the trout. If you pull it out, you must sleeve the trout. We've been over it a million times. There's James Wood. It's for safety. It's also the law. For a million other reasons. If you don't know, you need to watch more Top Tier. Slade Caldwell. And we got Thomas Sagasi on the Rookie of the Year faves, followed by a Bobby Witt. Here. All right. Again, it's for safety. Just trying to look out for you guys. There's shirts about it. It's a thing. There's hats as well. Limited edition. All right, Kumar to the Rangers, Schwelly to the Braves, there's Corbin Carroll and Gunnar Henderson, and we got a Julio to the Mariners. What we got here? Then we got just a random spacer sitting out in the outside of the pack too. Some weird stuff going on with Bowman Megas this afternoon. There's Paul Skeens, SUPERCHAT, Pirates and Blue Jays. Franklin Arias, the Red Sox, nice one there. Kevin Alcantara going out the Cubbies, and a Mookie Betts, the Dodgers. All right, we need more autos here. It's only the second auto that's come out of the case so far. So let's finish out with 2 of these 3 having autos. I hate it when it peels off like that. Right, when it separates, the foil separates from itself. Super lame. Alright, here we go. Nice weather hold there to the Cardinals on the base chrome. Janik to the Stros. Strozens. Sweet Orlando here to the Marlins. Egglin Perez, the Yanks. There's Cam Smith, the Stros. We got Max Clark on the VIP going off to the Tigers, and a George Classic to the Angels. Alright, there's Jackson Jobe to the Tigers. Herschel Waldrop to the Braves, a Freddie Freeman. We got a Caden Dana to the Angels, and a Kyle DeBarge to the Twins. Man, 2 boxes left. Hopefully they both got an auto in. Or at the very least, one of them better have an auto, because 2 autos out of a case of Bowman Megas is not going to cut it tonight. Every one of these has been coming out dingy corners. Like the whole all these base out of this whole box. A lot of dingy corners coming out of here. Not exactly sure what's to do with that. It's unacceptable as well. I mean, it's just the base cards, but still. Alright, there is an Aaron Judge, the Yanks. Sleeve it, don't leave it. It's the rules. I gotta open up some soft sleeves. There is a Kobe Mayo to the Orioles, followed by a James Wood to the Nats, and a Fuchsia. Kyle DeBarge out of 299 going out to the Twins. That is out of 299. Cunha to the Braves. There's Sammy Stafura. Reds. SUPERCHAT. Kumar to the Rangers, and a Thomas White to the Marlins. Boy. Okay, so we're going to see. Yeah, dingy corners coming out of the packages. Like, and they're different ways of dingy corners. Some of them are bent forwards, some of them are bent backwards. Like, yeah, look at that. Some of them bent right in the center of the packs there. Some of them bent the other way. Some of them bent backwards. Some of them bent forwards. I mean, these had to be just absolutely demolished. I mean, prior to going in the packs here. Yeah, look at that. Unacceptable. There's a condom going out the Rockies. Tugboat. Wilkinson. Gods. We got Caden Dana on the Red Rookie Redemption going out to the Angels. Alright. Gotta have an auto here. Password going out to the Red Sox. You got Yofer Rodriguez, the Brewers, PJ Morlano, Marlins. Eglin Perez, the Yanks, and Nibel Mariano going out to the Reds. Final pack here. Cam Smith, the Stros, Jackson Chobe, and we are not going to get an auto. Unbelievable. Hurston Waldrop to the Braves. We got a Roki going out the Dodgers on the Rookie of the Year faves. And a Johnny Level going out the Giants. So that's a 2-auto case. It's only the second time ever I've had a case with only 2 autos out of Bowman Megas. It's unacceptable. Tops. I mean, that's complete ass. In a $20 case of Megas to only have 2 autos in there. Unacceptable. In my opinion. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't like it. Anyways, now it's time, people. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number out of the money, you're going to get them both because you are a badass. 1 guess per person is all you get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, you still only get that 1 guess. And you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I will random the number after the recap. I do have 2 text-ins here. All right, short recap. We got some burgundies. These are at $275. Freddie Freeman of the Dodgers, Hurston Waldrop of the Braves. We got a fuchsia out of $299. Kyle DeBarge of the Twins. Red Rookie Redemptions. We got a Caden Dana of the Angels. Ben Rice of the Yanks, and a James Wood to the Nats. We did get the SP Mega Futures. James Wood going out to the Nats. Those are pretty nice pulls. And 1 auto, a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. going out the Mets. Or not Vladdy Guerrero, it's Vladdy Guerrero. I don't think they don't call him Junior. I think they call him, yeah, they don't call him Junior. Or that's Vladdy's younger brother, right? Here I was thinking Big Poppy's kids, right? That's Vladdy's younger brother. Anyways, all right, let's roll some dice. Let's see how many times we're in. Get the Bears Bowl number. That is gonna be 7. Well, that was a 3 before I screwed it up. 7 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Start of the show is the main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. All right, to random.org we go. Where I'll random the number between 1 and 100. I'm going to do that 7 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 89 is the number. 89. All right, so no overs. We'll take our 2 closest unders. That's going to be Joshua with his text in 85. He will take number 14. And Jeremiah with your 77. You give me 1 through 21 as well. That is not 14. Joshua will take 14. goes 7. So 7 and 14 coming out the bowl. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And going out to Jeremiah, you're going to get 2,000 top tier tokens. I'll add those to your total now. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Going out to Joshua, you're going to get a 2025 Series 2 stuff. Alright, Jeremiah, let me add you your tokens real quick, and that'll do, and that will do us this afternoon. Your top tier. I'll see you guys back tomorrow afternoon, where will be tree night. So yes, we're still doing tree night. Tree day, I guess. I don't know. I think we're still gonna call it tree night. I don't. It'll be weird. It'll be odd. It'll be weird. But yes, still playing the tree. All right, Jeremiah, added you. Add your tokens. I will, Andy. We got a scrimmage to go to, and then got some other things gonna take care of. I actually got time to take care of some stuff. It's nice. It's nice. I actually got to bed at like 11 o'clock last night. It was nice. I woke up at 7 this morning. I'm like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 7. Like, this is what normalcy feels like. I kind of like it. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, and until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. I'm going to catch you guys later.